What's going on, YouTube? Today is Saturday, March 2nd, 2:45 in the afternoon here in Toledo. And I wanted to make a video today to break down my entire profit and loss statement for the month of February 2019. Uh, some people want to know what it's like to be a full-time Amazon reseller and what kind of money you can expect to make. And obviously, everyone's results will be different. Uh, my business model is I try to do quick flips. I want to get my money in and out as quickly as possible. That way I can keep flipping it and keep making more money with it. Going into the month of February, I had about $30,000 in capital to play with. If you look down here at this line, cost of goods sold, I sold $23,000 worth of items. That was my purchase price. So I flipped about a little over 2/3 of my money in 1 month. Netting me a sales total of 48,557. According to Amazon, I did over 50,000, but Inventory Lab counts it a little bit differently than Amazon. Amazon will tell it to you as soon as you do the sale. Inventory Lab counts it the date as to when the money is actually confirmed by Amazon, which is sometimes a day or two later. A few other things in here: $486 in refunds, $155 in reimbursements. Most refunds are reimbursed after 45 days from Amazon, so you'll always run a little bit of a cycle on that, but eventually you do get most of your money back. There's a few other lines in here. Shipping credits, those are for if somebody, like a customer, pays for next day express shipping. Uh, Amazon like, takes it from you, then gives it back to you right away, and that's what those shipping credits are. Gift wrap credits, Goodwill's money Amazon just gives from your account to a customer to keep them happy. And for $7.50, whatever. I don't even know what that's from, to be perfectly honest. Uh, I do have some custom categories in here that I've put into my Inventory Lab report. I keep track of my cash back. I keep track of my eBay sales, which you can see is next to nothing. And I also keep track of my gift card savings. That's just an accounting tool I use. That way I don't have to remember. Say I buy a $100 gift card and I only pay $95 for it. I can just put in the $5 in savings right off the top. That way I don't have to remember when I'm using it a few weeks later whether or not I saved $5 on it or $6 or $8, and my math gets wonky when I buy items and I have invoices. I can just account for the savings as soon as I buy the gift card, and then when I purchase something from the website, I can just go off the purchase price of the invoice for my cost of goods sold because the amount of money I have saved has already been accounted for. Going down further down the report, $23,000 of cost of goods sold, which is good. Like I said, I flipped about 2/3 of my money in the month of February here. Selling fees and Amazon referral fees. This is this is where Amazon makes their money, and you can see that they made over $16,000 off of me this month. Obviously, they have their overhead and their expenses, but they did take a good chunk of my money. They make more off of it than I do, and that's standard from what I understand. FBA fees, another $8,800. Shipping chargebacks, gift wrap chargebacks. These are just little incidentals that will happen. I don't lose a lot of sleep over them, to be perfectly honest. Maybe I could go over it with a fine tooth comb, but I'm not going to spend an hour hunting down this $3.99. My time is spent better elsewhere. $37.56 in storage fees. That's really good in my opinion. And that's a result of fast flips, is I don't have items that are sitting there quite a while. Order removal fees. For one reason or another, I had to have some items removed. Either they were expired, damaged goods, customer returns, whatever. So 6.25 inventory removal fees and $457 inbound shipping. Obviously, you've got to send stuff into Amazon. Other administrative expenses. These first couple are Amazon fees, and I'll be honest, I don't know exactly what all of them are. Some MFN, merchant filled shipping labels. There's a few merchant filled items I fulfill, and obviously I have to pay for the shipping labels myself on those. Um, these next categories, starting with office expense, these are categories that I have added to Inventory Lab to keep track of some of my expenses. Office expense can be anything from having to buy a stapler to boxes, any sort of ancillary expense I need to keep my office running, polybags, tape, anything like that. My office space I have to pay $285 a month in rent for, so that comes out on the first. I do my eBay accounting on here, so I have to keep track of my eBay shipping. $23 there. Payroll, this is the big one right here. I pay myself $500 a week every Wednesday. I write myself a check for $500. The extra money you see there on a week-to-week basis is what I pay my assistant. I have a friend of mine that comes in here, helps me with a little prep work. I pay him 12 bucks an hour. So that's what payroll is. So 2,000 of this is actually my money already. It's just money I take from the company to pay myself. Subscription fees like Inventory Lab or a Repricer, various things I subscribe to that help me for my business. I keep track of expense on that. Currently $291 for that. My Amazon professional subscription, that's $39.99 every month. Coupon purchase is for when I buy from Lowe's.com, you can get 20 off $100 coupons or 20 off $100 purchase coupons from eBay. And I don't buy a lot of them. As you can see, I only have one purchase for $1.69. So I think I probably bought 3 of those coupons for $1.69 this month. But that's another expense that I feel is a little different than an office expense because it reflects on cost of goods sold. Damaged or lost inventory. If for some reason something is damaged or I order a case of 72 and there's only 71 in there, I keep track of the damaged and lost inventory in there. I'm not going to call up a source and blow them up over something like $1.50 or $2 item, but I definitely keep track of the loss. Food is something I just started keeping track of. Food and entertainment. Like if I have my friend over here helping me prep or whatever, and I order pizza for both of us, you know what? That's a business expense, so I need to write it down. And I tried a lightning deal this month, and I like the concept of it, but the item I picked for lightning deals did not work out. I ended up losing money on this. I'll do another video in the future about lightning deals, but keep in mind they do cost $150 out-of-pocket expense regardless of what your sales are. And the lightning deal only lasts for 6 hours, and if you get a crappy time slot, then good luck making your money back. This is the bottom line that everybody is concerned about, including myself. This breaks down my profit per month after everybody, including myself, was paid. And my company made $5,270.31 in the month of February, which I feel is really, really good considering, less than a year ago I was driving a taxi and making about 12 bucks an hour. So it's definitely a step in the right direction. That $5,000 for the most part is being reinvested in the business to buy more inventory. So when I started this month of February with $30,000, I've got about $35,000 going into March. There are a few trips I've got coming up. I'm planning on going to ASD here, and so that's going to be a couple grand for everything to come out of the business to pay for that. So obviously not all the money's getting reinvested, but a good chunk of it is. And for my previous video, if I can do a fast flip on a 20% ROI within a month, if I can make my money an 800% growth within a year. So let's just say I have $5,000 times 800%. That turns it into $40,000 at the end of the year, and that's just off of this month's profit. The whole idea is to keep that compounding month after month after month. There's a few other bottom line figures here. Sales tax collected. You can see that Amazon collects all sales tax. They collected $255.03, and they paid out $255.03. So I do not need to worry about any sales tax. Your results may vary on that. Definitely check out whether or not you are obligated to take care of your sales tax. The previous reserve amount, that $240,189.03. I don't know exactly where that calculation comes from. I wish I had that kind of money, but I don't know what exactly that means. And Inventory Lab will also put down here your total profit and your total expenses. And you can see that my total profit was 10.7% of total income, which isn't bad. I mean, most businesses, brick and mortar stores, grocery stores, restaurants, they run on about a 10% margin. So I feel I'm doing well as a business. And at the end of the month, $5,000 profit after I paid myself is something I'm really proud of, and I'm hoping to grow more. But that's a quick breakdown of my expenses and profits for February. I will do this again at the end of March, and you guys can follow along with my growth or losses. We'll see how it goes, and follow my journey along. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.